Wii U DuckTales sold last night. Took $25 for it.
My first sale of the morning. It's actually a fellow flipper that said that he just has way too much inventory, so hopefully I can sell some stuff that he had. He actually gave me a really good tip. He said that our Goodwill in town does an auction every weekday morning at 8 o'clock. So I think I'll have to give that a try. Goodwill, their main. I'm here at the Goodwill auction. Never tried it before. Let's see how it goes. So I was super out of my element going to the Goodwill auctions. I'm really glad I went. That's one thing I love about reselling, garage selling, and thrifting is that any day you could find something that surprises you or just something that's just kind of different. And so I really thought most of those bins were junk, but it looked like there was people that came there maybe every day just based on how they're acting, and they were buying those bins at $50, $60, $70 a piece, so maybe they knew something I didn't. I couldn't believe how fast the auctioneer was going. I couldn't understand a word he was saying, so that's the first clue. You probably shouldn't be buying something if you can't even understand what they're asking for it. So all in all, I'm glad I went. It was just a different experience. I don't think I'll need to go back anytime, but now I know. So I had a couple sales from the day and a couple purchases. I started off the day before going to work. I went to a couple garage sales. The Goodwill auction, I bought nothing there. It was just an experience. And also the restore rack. Let me show you what I got at the garage sale. I got this Easton. It's the Easton M10 catcher's mask, and I got it for $10. And I'm hoping to sell it. It's in like new condition, essentially, and I'm hoping to sell it locally for about 30 to 40. It's kind of bigger, and so anytime you have something kind of bigger like that and more square, it's going to be more expensive to ship. So, and I have a lot of luck selling sports goods locally. Next, some authentic Harley Davidson leather pants. They're lined. They were marked at $24.96, $25 essentially. I was an early bird at the restore rack, which means you get 25% off coupon. After taxes and whatnot, I ended up getting these 21 out the door, and sales comps on eBay, they're selling similarly for about 70 to 75. I don't, like I said, I really don't do clothing. I don't like doing clothing, but when I see Harley Davidson leather, I've sold that quite a while ago in the past and always been lucky with that. What sold today? Pac-Man lunchbox. This is not a big sale. I picked it up for $1, sold it for $8. I think fees were about $2, so about $6 to reinvest, $5 profit. And the bigger sale, I think I just listed this one last night. Easton Synergy Power, sold it, or I bought it for $360, sold it for $55. So good profit on that one. Just getting my truck and everything ready for garage selling in the morning. And like I said, I have about over $1,200 cash in hand to go garage selling this weekend. And last weekend, I think I had $610. So just in the last week, I doubled my cash in hand to be able to spend. So I'm super happy and pumped about that. Over $600 more profit that I've just got in my pocket, essentially. And hope to find some really good stuff to sell tomorrow. Thanks for watching. This has been Resale Rafa with Follow My Flipping Dollar. Hey, I'm Resale Rafa, and this is my YouTube series, Follow My Flipping Dollar. Today is August 17th. It's a Saturday, so that means we're going garage selling. Got my picking pants on. Do you have your picking pants on? Yeah. That's my mom, Resale Mama. And on July 20th, 4 weeks ago, I started a challenge called Follow My Flipping Dollar. Took a single dollar and invested it at a garage sale, bought something, sold that, and I'm reinvesting the profits over and over again. To date, I believe I have over $2,000 sales, over 100 things in inventory, and
Homeschool on him. And I have like over $1,200 cash in hand to get to reinvest. That's just purely profit at this point. So it's been really successful first month, and we're getting ready to go garage selling. What are we looking for this morning?
Plants.
What's our bolos?
Plants. What's a bolo? I forget.
Be on the lookout.
Oh yeah, plants.
What's your favorite flip that I've ever done? It doesn't even have to be in the challenge.
The Yeti.
Yeah, I found a Yeti cooler, like a Tundra 45, I think, once. I picked it up for $80 and flipped it for $160 just within 5 or 10 minutes on Facebook Marketplace. I couldn't believe it. The Roombas were pretty good too.
That's true.
Those actually made more money, but the Yeti was just like, I can't believe this is sitting here. It was like 11 in the morning, still sitting there. All right, follow us while we go picking. Where are we starting our picks this morning?
Not the best part of town.
No, what area of town are we in?
Rolling Hills.
Do you remember what happened last time we came to this area of town?
Yeah.
What?
You
I wasn't.
You got the car stuck over a parking stop. It was you.
We got stuck like on a. I was parking. I straddled it. It was a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
And
my car.
wheels were in the air. Had to drive off of it. Rolling Hills neighborhood sale was a bust.
And this is the type of morning we've had so far.
This sums it up. We're
right here.
not finding anything, and people are in our way.
We're back on the other side of town after finding nothing, and now we come to this.
This lady at this last place was a super tough negotiator, but got this Bose Entertainment Center. It's definitely scratched up, but I plugged it in to make sure it's working. I got it for $25. Looks like it could sell for over $100. This bag is really not great, but got some TaylorMade and Ping clubs in it, and I got this for $40, I think. Is that right? I think I paid $40 for this. This morning did not start out the best. It didn't seem like we were gonna have good luck today, but then what happened?
We hit a gold mine.
We hit a homeschool textbook gold mine. I think I purchased over 40 books. They were $5. Let's see. She said a quarter. They were $5 each, and I purchased $163 worth of books. All but 4 of them, I think, were textbooks. They were $5 a piece. And I think I got a quarter on the other ones, maybe, or $1 or something. They were just regular books. And then I purchased a DVD player, I think it might be a DVD VHS player, which is even better, for $5. 2 Ryobi drills and charger, and I got that for $10. And then, so the total was $178, and I gave the lady $180 and just said, let's call it good. So later today, I'll go through the profits I hope to make from all the textbooks. Went home after garage selling, took a nap. Now headed back out to buy some textbooks from somebody that I found on Facebook Marketplace. The books I just paid at 7 books for $135. They're okay. These 2 right here, I'm gonna have to sell on eBay versus Amazon. The reason is this one is such a new book that it's selling like in the top 100 books for biology or whatnot for ranking, and so I'm restricted on selling it, but it sells for over $100 on eBay. And this one I'm gonna have to sell on eBay because Amazon is more strict about their book condition. The book is actually in really pretty nice condition, but here's the problem. It's got a torn cover, and you can't sell on books on Amazon that have a torn cover. It's not worth risking your account. This one's not worth a whole lot, but all these others are worth pretty good money. Some of them are loose leaf in a binder, but that's how they're listed on Amazon, so that's okay. So I will follow up and hopefully have some sales with these. Sold the Easton Synergy bat for $25. I had $3.60 to purchase this bat, and I paid $4.70 in fees, giving me $20.30 to reinvest, and looking at like $17 or so profit on this bat. Take it all day. Nerf Mega Twin Shock.
This was from that 8-gun bundle that I purchased a couple weekends ago, and I'm way into the profit making on this one. Sold this for $9, and after eBay fees, gonna be able to reinvest $7.
Right here, got a wired red octane guitar, a Wii guitar. That's the white one. Oh, and then this one is super interesting. I've never seen this one before. It's more valuable. It sells for maybe like close to 100. Although mine is missing the shoulder strap and the dongle's a little. I'm not sure it's entirely tight, but check this brand out right there. Tight, but check this brand out right there. Gretsch. And that's what it looks like. So I got the 3 guitars for $5 total, and then I picked up these 2 Guitar Hero games. Whenever you see these, you want to pick them up because when you can bundle the game with the guitars, they sell for quite a bit more. I got both games for $5 total, so $2.50 spent on each game, $10 total here. Set of stuff that I got from another garage sale. Got this Easton bat right here for $5. It's going to sell for about 30 to 40. Got this Marucci wood bat for $3, and it'll sell, I think, for more actually, maybe like 40 to 60. I paid $5, paid $3. Got this foam roller. It's a Trigger Point. Used to sell these when I worked at a running store. It's in a little bit of rough condition, but these retail for like 40 to 50, and I paid $1 for it, so it'll probably sell. And then I got got all this ink right here. These are brand new ink cartridges, a Handycam DVD that's in the package still, and then a bag of more ink. I've got all that ink in the Handycam deal for $5 total, so really good deal on that. And then I got this Black & Decker electric edger, and I paid $3 for it, and I tested it. It works great, and I sell used yard equipment on Facebook Marketplace, and I usually sell that stuff within a day or two. This is a super powerful edger, so I'm guessing I'm probably going to ask 30 to 40. I'm gonna have to look up sales comps online, but $17 spent at that sale, so that was another good one of the morning. It's the garage sale where I made my potentially most money from. I bought 42 homeschooled textbooks essentially, and I think they're written in, but the quality of the book is really good. And if you look closely, it says a Becca book. That's a really popular brand with homeschooled instruction, I guess, and they're pretty much the current models of the book, and so they're selling for unbelievable money on Amazon. I also got this DVD player. I think it has a remote with it for $5, and I purchased these 2 drills with the charger for $10. They don't sell for a whole lot. They're kind of an older drill. I honestly, that might have been a mistake purchase. I was just so excited from having scanned all these books, because some of the books might go for like $80, like a single book alone. And then there's, I bought 42 of the homeschool books, and then there's 4 just kind of like regular books in there. The homeschool books were $5 each. Those regular books, I think, were like a quarter or something. I'm gonna have to recalculate that. In total, at this one, I spent $180. Sharing it up is $178. I went ahead and just paid the $180. So, but not least, I got these 2 golf items. This Cobra bag right here. It's not in the best of condition. There's definitely some stains, but I think I can clean it up pretty well. I paid $5 for it, and I paid $10 for this one right here. This is like a cart carry stand. What they call it? Sun Mountain is a brand, and these sell for pretty good money. So I think I did okay on that one. And that pretty much concludes my haul for today.
It's Saturday evening, and I went out to dinner, and I had a couple sales come through while I was out to eat. First one is the LL Bean moccasin boots that I picked up last weekend in really good condition. I paid $2.25 for these, and they sold for $50. I paid $9.20 in eBay fees, leaving me $40.80 to reinvest. So great profit on that one. And look at this one. Ronald Reagan sold. He didn't sell for just a whole lot. I paid $2 for him. I was actually unsure if anyone was going to buy him because of the damage on the base, but some I had them listed for $50. In the past, he had sold for $150. I just, since he was so damaged, I put him at $50. Someone threw me a best offer of $25, and I thought, sure, why not? I mean, that's still, I paid over $4 in eBay fees, but I'll end up reinvesting more than $20 from this one. And this was just a fun find. He's super heavy though, so I'm gonna have to be really careful about packing him to make sure that he doesn't get further damage. But I don't know, this was my favorite kind of quirky find so far, because he's got the jelly beans. This is not picking related, but check this out. Today is August 17th. Halloween is more than 2 months away. It is a bit too soon for that. It is Sunday and it's raining outside. I just met somebody for the DeLonghi coffee espresso maker that I picked up last weekend. Forgot to get video of it, but here's my 40 bucks. I have a couple meetups today. I'm getting ready to go meet somebody to sell the Black & Decker Edger that I picked up yesterday and the Craftsman toolbox. Someone had messaged me about wanting to pick up the Easton helmet. They kind of stopped responding to me on Facebook, or they're just not being like really fast about responding, I guess it's better to say. So what I did was I made one of my other meetups at the same time as that person. So I have the helmet in the car. If they show up, they show up. If they don't, no loss, because I have somebody else showing up at that same time for something else. So that's one strategy when you're doing Facebook Marketplace meetups, is if you have somebody that's not great at communicating where you think they might show up, but they might not. First of all, don't make the meetup place too far away from your house. Second of all, only wait like 10 minutes for them to show up. If they don't show up, then just assume they're not coming. And third, try to pair it up with somebody else, so that way you're not just really upset if they don't show up, because likelihood if someone's not going to communicate with you, they're not going to show up. That's just been my experience in Facebook Marketplace. Hope that helps. The guy that was buying the Black & Decker Edger showed up, got 30 bucks for it, and I paid $3 for that one. And I meant to say that I had paid $7.50 for the coffee maker that I got 40, so really good profits today. Right now it's supposed to be, the guy that told me he wanted the helmet said he'd be here at noon, but he never confirmed with me. And so I'm going to go on to Hal, which is like a 1/10 of the mile from my meetup spot, because it opens at noon, and it's always usually some pretty good stuff to find on Sunday right when they open, because what happens is people with garage sales send their leftovers to Hal, and there's usually some pretty good stuff there. So, and then if he messages me, then I'm just like a minute or two away, but I really don't think he's going to show up. And then I'll be back here to meet up with the Craftsman toolbox guy, hopefully. And I think I asked 40 on that. I have to check and see what my posting says, and I had paid $5 for the Craftsman. So I'll let you know if anybody else shows up. If I could get this for $1, it'll sell for $10. Please, these are PS4 Guitar Heroes. Ugh. Nice Nike bag. It's got a little bit of damage. Actually, no, it doesn't. It just needs to be cleaned up. And I kind of cherry picked some clubs that are in there. Ones that sell for at least, like, or make more than $10 profit. So we'll see what they charge. It's still like wrapped up pretty much. And some brand new CDs, like writable CDs, and they're still sealed, so those will sell. Any media like that always sells. eBay. I'd be looking at 15 total, so I'll show you as I load them in. This is broken. These are brand new running cleats, never used. Foam soap. I should get this fixed with some of my money. Guitar Heroes. Pull-up bar. And then the clubs. Cut my Hal trip a little short. The guy, my buyer that was purchasing the Craftsman tool set, messaged me that he was at the pickup location, and so I showed up. 40 bucks. I actually ended up getting more for that than I was asking on eBay,
It's because on eBay the shipping just really, people don't want to pay an extra $20 for shipping. So if you're not listing on Facebook, if you're a reseller, you're not listing on Marketplace, you're really missing out because especially for anything, you know, like a toolbox, you know, small toolbox size or bigger that requires more than a large flat rate box shipping, people just don't want to pay for that. And so you'll have better luck on Marketplace. Just figure out a way to meet up with people that suits your schedule and doesn't put you out too much.
Some eBay sales. Sold this box of free ink that guy gave me yesterday. Got $20 for it. It's going to ship USPS first class. So I paid for shipping. It's $4 plus $2 in fees. So 20 minus the 6 is going to be $14 to reinvest. That sold on eBay was the second copy of We DuckTales Remastered. I had done kind of like a retail online arbitrage from GameStop, I think. I paid $20 for this. It sold for $29. After eBay fees, that'll be $3.30 in fees. I'm going to get back $25.70 to reinvest, so like $5.70 profit on that one. I'll probably not do this again. What happened was after I ordered them, the market got flooded. But check this out. The guy that ordered this paid the full $29 that I was asking, and he lives outside the United States somewhere, and so he had to pay $21 in shipping for this, which is just kind of crazy in my eyes. But anyway, so that was my first kind of experience with the online arbitrage, and it's like I'm not convinced yet, but I'm just glad to get my money back from them. I'm glad I didn't lose money. So that's the next sale. The thing that sold were the inline skates that I got at Howe. I paid $2, I got $25 for them. Gonna pay about $5.70 in fees, and so looking to reinvest $19.30 from that. Nice, let's see, about $17 profit on that one from something I just picked up strolling through Howe. I had to spend quite a bit of money today on supplies. I spent $130 from Uline for some like boxes that'll hold golf clubs. They're just so long, it's hard to get boxes, and they're kind of expensive, so I have to keep that in mind when I'm buying golf clubs, that it's going to be, you know, I think it might be less than $2 a box, but that factors into the equation. And then I spent $35 for boxes from Amazon to sell books because I've got so many books now. So that's just part of having a little side business, is that there's supply expenses that add up. So this Bose center speaker, it sold for $40. I paid $5 for it. Paid $5.70 in eBay fees. Looking to reinvest $34.30 from this one. So my profit on that one would be close to $30. So really good one. The first Homeschool Abeka book. It was a history one. It's packaged up already. I'm not sure what happened when scanning this book. I made a mistake and it wasn't selling for enough to cover the Amazon cost. But it's still good to get some of my money back, even if I made. I'm not sure the books were a good purchase in looking back, because when I got them home and looked at them, they're like workbooks that have a lot of the text filled in. So when you're doing reselling, you definitely make mistakes time to time, and that purchase might have been like a big mistake. And I thought it was going to be so good. Time will tell, I guess. But anyway, it sold for $8. I had paid $5 for it. Amazon fees were $4.60, and so I have $3.40 to reinvest, and so I lost $1.60 on that one. This was one of the lower priced books, but like I said, I'm not sure people are going to buy the other ones because they're workbooks that are filled in. Time will tell, but this might be like the first kind of big loss of the challenge so far of follow my flipping dollar, and it happens. It's just got to roll with it. So it's been a pretty good day for sales so far. Had several Facebook Marketplace meetups, and then I've had a lot of things come through on eBay, and I think it's directly due to just listing more often. I sold this Easton Synergy Extended bat. I paid $3.60 for it, and it sold for $50. For some reason my eBay is not updated, so I don't know what the fees are, but I'm guessing it'll be around $5. So really, that was a good purchase or a good sale right here. Here's another sale at the end of Sunday. It's a trigger point roller. I bought it for $1. I think these retail for like $40 or $50. So if I would have kept it, $1 is a really good deal. I sold it for $10. I think I paid $2.10 in eBay fees, giving me $7.90 to reinvest.